Just sounds like a great idea. We have a ton of stalkers joining this army. Oh, and the Terran army is selected. He might intend to move out. He's nearly capped again. Wow, I think he's kind of licking his wounds right now, just getting ready to go into the fight. Look at this, he has SCVs in the mix. Right in here, the SCVs in the mix. I don't know if you could see them, guys, but there's SCVs in the mix of it, of this army. Sorry, 1 minute, I really need to, okay, whatever, please ignore that. We have, the Terran army is moving out. They're nearly capped 192 supply against the Protoss army, which is only at 170, which is about a 100 supply army considering the probe count. Wow. This could really, I think this could be the final battle. The Terran just has a huge advantage right now, and they're gonna probably meet about right here like last time. I'm just guessing that, but he does definitely have yeah, he's definitely moving them in right here. They both know that they're both going for right here. Wow, these stalkers could really get hurt. He needs SC really needs to get these High Templars in there and use Psionic Storm. He needs to Psionic Storm this army. It's so well packed. Psionic Storm would really help against this army. Here we have the Psionic Storms being placed down on these Marauders and Marines. Wow, this could, look at this army just being depleted by the Psionic Storms. Wow. These medvacs are really gonna help, but don't run into the siege tanks. He needs to either just go immediately for the siege tanks or something, because yeah, these siege tanks really have been a pain. I think he's gonna take them out. But yeah, actually, I think we're gonna be seeing a ton of Archons after this, though, because if you look at the high amounts of High Templars, about 12, he can make about 6 Archons. He needs to take these out, though. Take them out. Just need to take out this. Oh, but Air is trying to save this siege tank. We have a Zealot still attacking it. It's also the upgrades are +1 weapons, just for, that's it. And then against a +1 1-2, we have about 4 Archons. Don't run in with the Archons, and then we also have 1 High Templar in the midst of that. We also have a lot of Zealots coming in. And look at this. We have, oh, they were almost friends from different worlds. But they're still in the same expansion. They're still trying to claim the same expansions. And we have the fourth going down for the Terran, and we have the 4th and 5th for the Protoss. 4th is pretty well saturated. And actually no, now it's 2-3 base. Except this one really isn't saturated, so it's about 2 base against 1 base Terran. And this is running low on minerals, so really Air is running out of time. He really needs to take out this Protoss, and it just seems it's a deadlock right now. It's going either way right now. Whoever makes that big mistake is going to really, it's going to cost them the game. There's no doubt about it. And realistically, I'm actually kind of surprised that that these, like, the Terran army is just, it seems like it can win this game so easily, but it's just not winning it, which is extremely extremely weird, because like, it seems like every time he has the bigger army, he just really needs to, I don't know, he needs to do a 2-pronged attack. He needs to do something, I don't know, maybe incorporate Banshees, attack the main and then attack the main army. He needs to do something here, because I don't know, it feels like the Protoss has the lead, especially because the economic advantage is definitely to the Protoss. If this base gets saturated, it's 3 base against 1 base, and we have is the SCV attacking? No, it's just standing by this command center with absolutely like no saturation. We have a Zealot take the Zelmaga watchtower, and like a lot of times when you spawn in diagonal positions, you have kind of this like line right here, this line from like right here all the way through the map. The Zelnaga watchtowers kind of divide the map into pieces because like you see, actually, Starcranium will have all map control all over here. He just needs to grab the gold, which I don't think would be a smart move, especially since it's like impossible to defend, especially because of these siege tanks. Just the one siege tank taking control of the Zelnaga watchtower could really hurt, which I'm surprised Starcranium hasn't taken control of the Zelnaga watchtowers and just with High Templars and just psionic stormed over at this gold. And oh wow, I think this is the end for the Protoss army. Terran is just way bigger. We do have a ton of psionic storms being layered right there, but layering psionic storms I don't think does anything. But then we do have, I don't know, I don't see why the Terran is pulling back right here. He just needs to move in and just take out this army, and the High Templars were out of position there. He missed it. He missed the High Templars being out of position. We have Zealot Charge being researched, and ground weapons #1 being researched. But we do have our infantry armor level 3 coming out for the Terran. But look at this army. It's totally out of position. Whoa. That army just disappeared. I'm not even kidding there. That is ridiculous. And this is going to do splash damage to themselves. The siege tanks are killing themselves. Oh my gosh, this should be the end. And the Protoss, I think, just overcame in that battle. He ran his army, the Terran ran his army in too much and got the psionic storm totally annihilated his army. And now we have 4 Archons just doing a pretty good job on all of this. And it looks like, will we see this? I don't know if this command center will fall. He needs to, oh, it looks like it's going to be repaired by the SCVs, so I doubt it will fall. And really, the Protoss needs to back away because of these SCVs repairing, and then he is getting hit, just by about a siege tank. Nothing really great. But this command center could fall. The final repairing SCV is gone, and now the command center is just falling pretty fast, even though it is the planetary fortress that's not doing a great amount of damage. And it falls. The gold expansion falls for the Terran, and we have a gigantic, not a gigantic, but a nice amount of marauders and everything coming over here. But now we have more High Templars, which are going to nail him with the psionic storm. The psionic storm has really been a factor in this game, and actually probably won him the game. And this little ground army really isn't going to stand much of a chance. It looks like the Protoss just won, especially since it took out probably, yeah, about nearly the last mining base, realistically, because this only has about 100 minerals left on it. This only has like the tiniest bit of saturation, which is still, the probe is just chilling over there. I guess they're friends or something. We have more Archons being made. I'm just surprised the final kill hasn't been made. We have really not much production. We have about 12 Marines coming in for the Terran. We also have, the infantry ground level, the infantry armor 3 is being finished right now, which actually could help them in the long run. Oh, but right when this finishes, it's gonna be 3-3 for the Terran army against a 1-0. Wow, no, but now it's a 2-0. A 2-0 and no shield upgrades at all. So this is surprising. Actually, you would think that the Terran army would be totally just denying everything the Protoss did. We have charge being used for the Zealots to get over here, maybe? I don't know, but we do also have a ton of more High Templars coming in. And I think the Terran army is finally... Oh, but the Terran army... I don't know. We need to see if SC has view of this. He does not know the Terran army is moving towards his base. Oh, no. This could be a base race coming into this. Wow. We have a base race probably on our hands. But it looks like that base race will easily go to the Protoss, we have a pylon being placed down here to make sure that the Terran does not take this expansion again. Wow, if he takes out these 2 mining bases, then it'll be down to 1 mining base for the Protoss, so it'd be not really even because saturation here is absolutely horrible. But we have, oh my gosh, the harvester count has reached a high of 30 harvester difference. I don't think any game has ever had that. That's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh, but look at the harvester count. It goes down. Oh my, wow, that took out a ton of harvesters. Then this, oh my gosh, the harvesters might go down to about even now. Wow. It might go to about even. And this really, wow. The harvester count probably will go down to about an even, but the Protoss really needs to pull back. No, he's attacking the main over here, nailing these production facilities. We had an armory. I'm surprised we did not see the Mighty Thor, probably just to get upgrades for the ship, for siege tanks and everything. Wow, and now they're even in harvesters, dead even. The 30 harvesters went just dropped dramatically. But we do now have, the Terran harvester count is now dropping, leaving it now, SC is now getting his harvester lead back, just the way he likes it. But wow, I'm